You can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium and the home of the Auburn Tigers. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will kick off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air, it's Mateer. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Ncaa. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for him.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense there goes zone coverage. Maybe confused the quarterback a little bit. Forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Auburn sends out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Used the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kent. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's up. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads it left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Third and long, no secret what he needs here. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, running back gets to give. It's a seam wide open. Spaces. A gargantuan play by this offense, and the defense reeling as we come to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line, but will they go for it on fourth down?
And that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Auburn. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole.
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quickly.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going up top again. Under fire. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UCLA is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today. They're up by 16 over Texas Tech. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Defense in press coverage. Got it back on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation.
Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on a team looking for its first win, the Auburn Tigers. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'll love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Ncaa. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up fourth and goal.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Coming out with it, it's Tatum. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. It's complete on the right side.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Going to swing it on second down. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice game.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Auburn lines up quickly. The running back has it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Howard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ott. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Kent. Turning on the Jets. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Quick completion on the out route. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Gonna look downfield again. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another... by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Auburn to the line in a hurry. To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. Running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Sooners.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Off and running. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
On the move at the 30. Oh, a lot of space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. He might want another play. Motion from the wideout. With the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going to the ground. Powers through the defender. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Trying to beat the D deep. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Find some fresh air. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They want that clock to run. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's got him. Got room at the 35. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's up. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sategna. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces.
Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field.
And it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Still on his feet. Touchdown Sooners. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking for space. It's Ncaa. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all